What's up, everyone? It's another episode of Next Level Thinking. I'm here with
Pastor Eldridge McAdams.
and Chris Holmes, of course, and today we're going to focus on economics and group economics in the community. Be out for this.
1, 2, 3, hit it! Watch me! Watch me! I got it! Watch me! I got it! Hey! I got soul and I'm super bad. I got soul and I'm super bad.
What's up, everyone? I'm back on here for the next episode of Next Level Thinking, and today we're going to talk about the economics in the communities.
Sounds
So,
good.
how do you feel about the current situation in the communities, like the black community, but also not only that, the community as a whole?
Well, as we look at the Huntsville community, we definitely has come farther along than what we used to be. We know that going back, many years ago, but as we see things change, as we see things are growing, we're definitely, as a whole, as a race, as a whole community, I think Huntsville is definitely moving at the right direction.
And with technology, we are able to progress as a community. But what are the obstacles that we're facing today, even though we have such progressive in the Huntsville area?
Well, right now, education is going to always be, I think, one of the sources that we lack. But we're definitely getting there. You have more now doctors and African American people working on the higher education. But that's going to always be a struggle. It's going to always be a struggle for us, because of just where we are and how we've always had to climb uphill. We've been behind, but at the same time now, I think we're more hungry because we know what it takes to be successful.
And that's part of the internet age. And then one key on education is the key to everything. And as in the past, we just learned from our grandparents.
Right.
They didn't know.
Right.
So it's up to us now, with technology and the books and resources we have today to progress now. So with education, we are able to put ourselves in a better position, get the skills acquired, and things like that. And then on top of that, we need to also key on financial education, because I think that's something that's definitely lacking today in our community.
And exactly, and like I said, there's no more excuse, for us not to get that education or for us not to go up for those jobs, because we have everything now, that wasn't available for us, and so, but we're always going to struggle, we as a black race, but also, sometime we have to, just keep pressing through that, and I think opportunities are there, and so we just can't, have those excuses anymore.
And I totally agree on that. And I want to also focus on what you say, excuses. I feel like today we let excuses kind of prevent us from getting in the situation that we want to. We can't allow that any further. We have to, push forward. If anything, it's like, the same trend now, the grind.
Right, exactly.
As you face your obstacles in life, and life will hit you pretty hard, you don't let those just to bring you down.
Right.
You let those make you stronger. You learn from your experiences, and then you teach the same things that you face as your testimony much more to others, so we can all come up.
Exactly, and we have to, we have to grind, and that's, we've always been accustomed to that. We've always had to grind to get what we wanted. Work extra harder. Sometimes we're overlooked for that job we shouldn't get, but at the same time, that doesn't mean we stop there. We just get the next one. God has really brought us a mighty long way, and I definitely think that, but even with that, we've got to do something with it. If I give a man, $100 and tell him to, take that, invest it, or do you spend it? And now we're living in a day and age to where we want to spend it instead of invest it. And I think, that's where we need to get to. We need to find ourselves. And I want to drill a little bit more on that, because now we're in a microwave society. Because now everybody wants it now. Right.
We don't think about the long term of things, like when it comes in the future, because, it may be pleasing now to purchase that thing right now, but at the end of the day, just like the loss in profits, we could have invested that or set it aside, because emergencies does happen.
Right. And that's where the economy is. People don't understand that. You have to be smarter than the economy in order to get ahead.
One thing like chess, I was like 5 minutes ahead. You have to. So with that, any other suggestion you feel like can empower us in the community to make us like go to further?
Well, we definitely, like I said, we've got to stay hungry. We've got to stay hungry. We've got to keep that mentality that was instilled in us to grind. Don't settle for less. No excuses, and take every opportunity you can.
And I'm glad you said that. Stop selling for less.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, especially with the young teenagers nowadays, they see the obstacle come to us, and then they be like, oh, I don't want to like fight through it. But stop selling.
Yeah.
The obstacles that you face through life is meant there for a reason to make you stronger.
That's it.
Yeah. And then that's your testimony for someone else.
That's
and
right.
Brings them up.
And that's what wisdom is. People don't understand. A lot of people. It's not what you know that gives you wisdom. It's how you use what you know, and you get an understanding, and that becomes wisdom. And so, and that's what we have to do. We always have that common sense. We have that street smarts. We have that common sense deal that we just got to put to use now and be smarter with it.
Yeah. And then with that said, with the wisdom, do not repeat. Because when you watch somebody make a mistake, you should learn how to wisdom. Okay, I see what you did. I'm glad you had that experience, but I know from watching you, I'm not going to repeat
that's
that.
Right. Exactly.
And that's how we go forward.
That's right.
But if we repeat the same thing,
we're going backwards. We're not going
anywhere.
You're staying where you are, and we definitely, we got to get past that, man. We got to get past that.
Once again, that's another episode of Next Level Thinking. I'm here with
Pastor Eldridge McAdams.
Please share this video, have a debate with your friends, family, discuss. Keep this as an open conversation because it seems to be discussed definitely in our side of families and much more. Subscribe to my YouTube channel as well, and just keep the message going because we need this in our communities. And that's pretty much it. And I hope y'all have a blessed and nice day. Keep grinding.
Appreciate it.